words. So if you haven't won some money yet, don't sweat it because you have about 16 chances every weekday. So if you listen to the show on iHeartRadio from outside Ohio, tell me where. Michael is a new bureau chief in Austin, Texas. Krista listens in Ponce, Puerto Rico. Kevin is in Miami. Ryan listens in Seattle. And Justin listens up in Buffalo. So thanks for that. Also, all this week around 5:20, out of that break, I'm going to have 4-pack of tickets for you to get to the NBA crossover session. They're doing a handful of these on Saturday the 19th at Cleveland Public Auditorium for, of course, NBA All-Star Week. They host multiple sessions, the 18th through the 20th, all that weekend long, interactive fan stuff, and it's, so if you go to NBAcrossover2022.com, you'll get whatever details you need. But I will have 4 packs of tickets for you all this week. And then Bill and Poundcake and I are going to be doing the show live from Public Auditorium a week from Friday on the 18th for the Nissan crossover event. We'll be down there amidst everyone walking around whatever session that is. So on the 18th, if you're downtown or walking around Public Auditorium as part of All-Star Week, come by and say hello. And we'll do a live Poundcake Sports Break, live on location. We'll do the first, and I hope not last, on location Bill Squire Friday Get Down.
Mary, you missed Fridays, and it was really good.
Yeah, why didn't you FaceTime her? Isn't that usually, hasn't the precedent been set?
Yeah, but I'm
it's
always
just
busy,
it's too much stuff going on to be running the live stream and FaceTime her and get the get down. I've had subpar get downs in the past trying to handle all those things. I'm just saying, and so the quality of the get down's got to be the number one.
That's the priority.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I can go back and watch it if I want to.
We can just play it for you.
How often do you do that?
Yeah, yeah.
This one might need a little context because we were talking about this person that thought their dad was their dad for all these years, and then they
in Akron, Ohio,
had a little mix-up when they did the in vitro, and her dad wasn't her dad.
Fake father.
Well, we had talked about the stuff, and I called it goof juice.
Oh, it's like sperm donor.
Yeah, so I worked goof juice in there.
Listen, either of those, fake father,
very good.
That would have been, except it wasn't a fake father, it just wasn't her father, right? Those would have been passable, perfectly applicable. Not going to top goof juicer.
Alan, Caleb, and Kent, listening on the podcast from Friday. You guys were talking about the story out of Akron at the end of the show about the lady with the womb goof from the Stranger Gravy. But when Bill said goof juice, I spit out my coffee. Love you, bye.
See, there you go. There's coffee spitter. What do you say, womb error?
Yeah, I think
womb.
so.
Alan, Caleb, and Kent, listening on the podcast from Friday. You guys were talking about the story out of Akron at the end of the show about the lady with the womb goof from the
womb goof. The womb goof with Stranger Gravy.
Yeah.
All right. And then the goof juice.
Ew.
Speaking of which, they did a survey of tens of thousands of people to determine what the grossest words in the English language are. The 10 grossest words in the English language.
Yes.
They surveyed tens of thousands of people and asked them what they thought. Do you think that you know?
I know at least one.
I bet
Did
we're
you
all
see the
thinking of the
list?
same one.
Moist.
Yep.
Really?
It has to be on there.
Yeah, what is it? Why do people have such a problem with it?
People have a problem with it, but I don't get it.
I don't know either.
Probably on there though.
That was the Wordle the other day, and there's a lot of people like, oh, I hate this one because of the word. I'm like, come on, grow up.
Yeah, isn't Wordle getting ruined because people are posting like Wordle hacks?
It's really not that hard to do. It's a 5-letter word, and it tells you which letters are wrong. By process of elimination, you should never lose this game.
I tried it because you guys said, try it, you'll like it.
Yeah, it's not a hard game. It's just silly.
Didn't like it.
Stupid.
Didn't care.
Did you lose?
No, I didn't.
What was your word?
I don't even remember.
Oh, my God.
But I don't, It wasn't something that I was like, oh, I'm going to do this every day. You know what I mean?
it's
Like
I
just
get excited in the
quick
morning when I go,
thing.
ooh,
No,
I
listen.
haven't done the Wordle yet.
I'm
gonna
clearly
do
in the
my
minority
Wordle.
on this, but many people feel queasy towards certain words or phrases, said the woman who was taking part in this study. The phenomenon is called word aversion, meaning a strong dislike or repulsion toward the word. Now, the word that all of you guys mentioned is number 4. Got the 4th most votes. Now, you tell me, I'm going to just go down the list here, and you tell me, I assume that they were given these words to choose from and maybe rank them or something. I don't know.
Chunky.
That's not on there. No, curd is number 10.
Ooh.
You know, like if you're a lifetime smoker and you wake up in the morning and you first have that, cough up that curd in your mouth, you know?
So
That yellow curd that you got to spit up
I
from those unfiltered Pall Malls for 35 years.
if I don't close my vents in my bedroom before I go to sleep, I'll wake up kind of congested just because it's like an old system that I'm working with in my apartment. And my boyfriend spent the night last week, and that'll happen to me sometimes while I wake up and I'll have to like get whatever's in there out. And so I make this noise where I'm like clearing between my nose and my throat, and it
You go, oh, you're hocking a lug. You get ready to hock
but
a
it's
lug.
like stuck between where your nose and your throat meet. And he looked at me like appalled, and I was like, "You've never heard me make that noise?" He goes, "I don't even know if I want you to live with me anymore."
It's a super gross word to...
I was like, "I gotta get it out. If it doesn't come out, it's just gonna lay there all day."
He knows how gross you are, right?
I was gonna find out.
Oh, you're going to wait until you move in to lay all this on him?
I didn't know that he had never heard me do that before.
Well, now you know. That's a bait and switch.
I don't think I'm that gross.
You've described multiple instances that you yourself refer to as less than savory.
Listen, if licking ice cream off my own belly button is gross, then he needs to deal. He needs to learn how to
That's
deal
wrong.
with that.
I don't want to be right. I tell you what, that's a teaser. I'm going to give you curd, and then I'm going to give you another word here that'll give you $1,000. This word was not on the 10 grossest words in the English language, according to these people. So listen closely, and good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword green at WMMS.com. That's green. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Okay, so I gave you curd. That's number 10. Number 9 is putrid.
I can believe that.
Have you ever used that word, Poundcake?
No, but I've heard it used.
Because
Yeah.
it sounds like puke, maybe? I wonder why people don't like that word.
I don't know.
I think it's just a very, very descriptive word.
Putrid.
So when you're saying something
Putrid.
smells putrid, like you know it stank.
I
So
prefer
there's an
fetid
association
myself,
there.
but putrid's there. Ooze. See, I think ooze is a funny word. That
so,
doesn't
too.
make me, right? You think of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I'm a Turtles kid, so like you hear ooze, you're like, ooh, mutants are coming. There's
Yeah.
gonna be ninja
You're
kicks.
gonna get a
It's gonna be
power,
a good
yeah.
time. Yeah.
What if it had been called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? This was it. The Secret of the Ooze?
Yeah, that was
What if
the
it had been the
second
Secret
movie.
of the Curd? Would that have gotten you into the theater?
Well, I just think it's. I mean, that's gonna be a chunkier stuff.
Because some of these are kind of adjectives and some of them are nouns. Mucus.
Yeah.
Does mucus do anything for you? Does that
No,
bother
that's
you?
a medical term.
Well, they're all medical terms. It
Well-
drives people crazy, right? If you go, well, ma'am, you've got a putrid ooze in your lower cavity. Yeah, we've got to figure that
and
out.
The pus has curded.
Pus is a gross one. Is pus on there?
Pus is number
Yeah.
1.
Pus is gross.
Yeah, pus is number 1. Fester,
Ah, okay.
Adam's Family. Come on.
Uncle Fester.
Yeah, Billy Corgan. Splooge, I like that.
Come on,
That's
that's
like
not
the
a gross one.
that's
That's
like the
silly.
only, but that's the only slang on here too. They should have had all slang.
I thought splooge was an actual word.
No, well, it's a word, but it's slang. Splooge is man mustard, man mayo.
Goof juice.
How could I have forgotten? Yes, splooge. But that shows you how slang words work their way so far into the vernacular. It could be in the dictionary for all I know. I think I was thinking that as being slang. Moist. You guys said moist. Yes, that one is number 4. Seepage. A lot of people don't like the word seepage.
Yeah, I don't have word aversions. None of these bother me at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There's not a word where I'd be like, some people really get that dry heave going. Phlegm is number 2, and then pus.
Puss.
Yeah, because you so closely associate the words with what they represent. But I mean, Listen, splooge, let's be real. Building blocks of life.
Yeah.
All these
Necessary.
all these things are necessary. Pus tells you that something is needs to heal. Right?
Yeah.
All these things.
Or is infected.
A curd, when I'm eating cottage cheese, I have to go, do I like large curd or small curd?
You know
I
what
will
word
invariably go for small curd.
I'm surprised is not on there? Discharge.
Well, there's a military connotation, though, there, too.
I guess. That's not what I think. If something from your body has an oily discharge or a chunky discharge.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've told the story. I dated a girl who was in the Army for a couple of years. She threw me on the hood of her car. And one of the first times we went at it, I said, you've got a dishonorable discharge. I said, you've got to get that checked out.
Figure it out.
It's Army green, so you're on brand. It's on brand, but
yeasty discharge.
You've got to get that figured out. It should not be camo patterned.
Nope. No, it should not.
So mucus, fester, splooge, moist, seepage. Now,
They're all kind of in the same family, it seems like.
Yeah.
sure, yeah. Now, the homework assignment, should you choose to accept it for the Alan Cox Show audience, is to put all these words in an Alan Cox Show themed song.
Oh.
And then submit it to me in triplicate. The goldenrod goes to me, pink goes to the head office, white goes in the files.
Okay.
And I got some work done on my car the other day, and they had a printer that has like the
Dot matrix.
dot matrix like on the sides, and like they had to tear it off and like give me my copy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how does that thing? They're like, these things will
It'll never break.
Yeah, they don't.
I'm like, yeah, but where do you get the paper for this? And they're like, I don't know, we got enough.
Right.
Yeah, well, the companies still make that paper because a lot
I
of
know.
places still have those printers.
It was wild.
Yeah. Smegma. I'm surprised that wasn't
Oh
on the
God,
list.
how did I forget about that?
Yeah, how did you forget about that?
Oh, God. Well, I haven't had to interact with it in a very long time.
That's
Thankfully.
good.
Liquid hot smegma.
Oh God, stop! Now that is putrid. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah. Vomit, snot, slimy. So, boy, I'll tell you what. We were talking
Yeah.
last week about, words that people use to make themselves sound smart.
Well, there's words that I like.
Putrid's a great word.
I'll have a reaction to, but it's usually depending on what words are around them. Like if I hear retrograde, I'm like, oh God, please don't say a planet.
Wait, what?
He doesn't have a problem with the word retrograde unless it's applied to astrology.
Yeah.
Like Mercury is in retrograde.
Right.
Which is why you're-
How is it used otherwise?
I don't know.
I think
retrograde ejaculation, of course.
Oh, from Dr. Berglund, when it goes backwards. Back into your tool. Right. Okay. So you'd rather hear ejaculation than a planet. You'd rather hear ejaculation than
Terms
Mercury.
of retrograde, yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather hear, because then I'm like, okay, at least we're talking about something that's happening or has happened or can happen, not just what do they call that? A visual, what is it? I don't know. When you see it with your eyes, but it's optical illusion.
Optical illusion.
Mercury being in retrograde, it's an optical illusion, but people are like, oh, that's why I'm so weird right now. I'm a bit weird right now because Mercury's in retrograde.
You know, we make fun of those people and will continue to do so. Nevertheless, I think it's very helpful if people are able to create a scenario that gives them some comfort.
Right.
You go, well, it's not that I'm an awful person who has no accountability for my actions whatsoever. It's the moon. I saw this Halle Berry movie. Listen, the moon affects a lot of things, right? Affects the tides. We know that. Our bodies are 70% water.
80%.
80% water. So
There's something going on there.
there is something going on, but it certainly can't doesn't override the human brain.
And they don't like it when you use it against them. Today it was
Oh.
leg day, and friend, like I'm working out with my trainer.
Did you say today was leg day?
Today was leg
it's
day.
all he's been crying
At the
about
gym.
for like the last, what? You started working out again like 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago?
Well, that's good.
I've been
but I
working out
didn't-
since
That's good.
July.
No, but you took time off, and you're like, I just got back into lifting heavy again.
I took time off, like a couple weeks off, but then I got back.
My legs hurt. My name's Bill, and my butt is small. My legs hurt so much from
What is she
leg
talking
day.
about? He's trying to better himself.
I'm just trying. He's
trying to get yoked.
Some feel a little attacked because they're not going to the gym.
I don't give a crap. I almost swore.
You're not going to the gym?
No, I haven't been to the gym in like 5 months.
Anyway,
Just
I was
buying
at the
bigger
gym.
Boy, you can tell she's moving in with somebody.
Yeah, I'm in love. I don't need to do anything else. We bought a couch.
Well, I'm not. I'm almost 40, so I got to.
Right, he's right.
So, yeah, I was saying, like, man, I hate leg day. And this girl that I'm friends with at the gym, she's like, well, with that attitude, of course you are. I'm like, well, I can't help it. It's, I'm an Aquarius, so we hate leg day. And she's like, that's not a thing. And I'm like,
So
it is to
funny.
me. It is to me. I just, I like that. Like,
He kind of trailed off there.
well, that's it. Like,
I'm Aquarius. I hate leg day.
I hate leg day because like I can't change my attitude. It's the way.
There you go.
It's my birthday. My
Everybody
birthday makes
kn-
me hate leg day.
Everybody knows Aquarians are more into traps. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Bill's birthday, which is days away,
Next Wednesday.
it's the same day as my dog's birthday. That's why I always remember it. Do you tell us as a group, do you want gifts? I don't want there to be any confusion and whining and crying
Okay,
this
so
year.
this is what I want this year. $1 million. No, okay, so this year
Because
I have a
you went on this whole thing about how you didn't care about things, and then you were all mad a couple years ago that we didn't get you things. So I want it on record.
okay. Well, this is a few years ago, and that was just I was in a time where because the year before Mary had done a big thing, and then the next year she just like didn't, and so I just felt like
You blew your wad.
yeah. Anyway,
What did she do?
I had a big surprise, and there were multiple people in on it, and we went to. Well, I bought him tickets to go to the Coheed show.
Oh, right.
I had
yes.
booked him on a fake show, so we thought he was busy
Right.
and couldn't go to the show.
A lot of
and-
subterfuge in
a lot
that
of
thing.
things
Yeah, okay.
going on there.
and then the next year
I got him a magazine
Yeah.
for free that I found at a hotel. And I was like, hey, man, thought you'd like this, and threw it at him.
Hey, Sky Mall. I'm sure you'll find your gift in there.
So this year, I have an edited version, like it's a 3-camera shoot of the album Bam Bam, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube on my birthday. So what I would like for my birthday is for as many people as we can get to watch it and share it, and that's all I want.
There you go.
That's all you want from us?
From anybody.
Well, to help share it, help
Okay, so if we share your video,
with as many people like
that will
constantly
help.
until it gets so many views.
Okay.
I want to beat that psyops guy. What's his name?
Alex Jones?
No, the dancer.
That's Cyclops.
Oh, Psy?
Psy,
The
yeah.
Gangnam Style
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, I wanted to beat that.
Psyops.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot his name. But
I
wanna
think
beat-
everybody did.
Yeah. So no, I just want as many people to see that as possible. So that's what I would like for my 40th birthday.
It's going to be 40.
Wow.
Gross.
I know. It's disgusting.
Gross.
I can't even look myself in the mirror. It's so ugh.
Just keep looking in the
40,
camera. It'll
I
make
know.
you feel better.
It's a milestone.
Well, I don't see myself when I look in the camera.
It's going to be doing a lot of camera cuts that day.
Yeah, but it should. I'm hoping it goes well. I've been doing quite well on YouTube lately with posting stand-up clips. Getting some of them have a few million views. So I'm hoping next week when I post that, it'll do well.
I hit up Bill over the weekend, and because I got some pretty good clips over the weekend from my shows in Lima, and I was like, hey, how do you do this like YouTube thing? And he taught me how to put the short clips up on there, and I was like, all right, he's got millions of views. He taught me how to do it. I'm sure it'll work. And the clip that I put up has 3 views on it, and 2 of them are mine, and 1 of them is
Oppa Gangnam
Bill's.
Style.
How many views this get?
Gangnam Style.
Millions.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
So you got 3
I
likes?
got 3. No, 3
sweet.
views. No likes.
That's
3
sweet.
views.
3, that's
I
sweet.
liked it. I liked it from a couple accounts for you. I want you to feel good.
I've
But no, it's. I had one that's on the front page of Reddit today, so like things are doing well on the YouTube today, so that's nice.
I've got to take a break. If you want to get a text for anything, 35192. You can listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show. On 100.7 W.